Hi everybody, this is my long-term review of my Samsung Galaxy Watch 4. So I made a short a while ago and it was just kind of an unboxing of my renewed Samsung Galaxy Watch 4. And I've had a lot of questions about it, so I thought I'd come and make another video just to kind of give you my experience on it. If you're looking for a full detailed video, this is not it. This is just kind of going over my impressions, my thoughts, what I like and what I don't, and some things that I've noticed. So let's dive in. One of the things I noticed that I love about this watch is the Find My Phone feature. It's a very simple feature, and I can't tell you how many times I've lost my phone in the house, somewhere usually silly, but I'm just going nuts to find it, or I'm on the way out the door. So this has saved me a lot of heartache. One of the features is I just go ahead and click this top button here, I pull down, scroll over, and you'll notice this little icon here sets my phone right off. So I just simply go ahead and click this, and it stops. So simple feature, saves a lot of time. It actually works in reverse. I haven't needed it that way because my watch is usually on my wrist, so I don't usually lose it. I also found that the calorie tracking, as you can see here, is pretty accurate too. And you can see this now. I got into kind of working out pretty heavily last year, so that was actually very helpful. And then you can also see the step tracker. Now I have it on there you go, my front watch list there. But I can also scroll over if you don't want to see it all the time so you can see my steps. It'll, every hour or so, remind me to get up, which is great at work. So I don't sit too long, which is a complete replacement for what I was using my Fitbit for. Now, some things that I've noticed that you might want to be aware of. Now first, battery life. The battery life seems to be a little over a day or so, and I find that's great. So not a big deal. I don't like sleeping with it on, so I usually take it off at night and put it on the side. If I forget to charge it, that's when I run into an issue. Usually somewhere in that next day it gets really low and then it goes down and out of battery for me. So if you're tracking your steps and you need it all day long, that's important. One of the things you charge it with is this little guy right here. It's wireless, which is nice. There are some knockoff third-party ones you can get, accessories, but it just clicks on pretty well. Holds, as you can see right here. I had it set up so I could take phone calls through it via my phone through Bluetooth. I don't think that's a great way. I can barely hear it. Maybe it's just me. I would keep that in mind. It's a nice feature for some, but not for me. It's tough. I have been on lots of shoots at work. I have smashed it around, unfortunately, and it has held up. I have one pretty good scratch you can see right there, and that scratch was from when I was actually hurrying up out of a hotel room, and I smashed it against the counter and it got this big scratch. But it's just a scratch, it's not cracked really, and not a need replacement right now. Speaking of tough, the water. So it is pretty water resistant, and I found it works pretty well. I don't keep it on when I wash dishes, but I have taken it in the ocean. I just got back from vacation, had it on the whole time in the ocean, in the pool. It's been fine. If you tell it you're going to go for a swimming mode, you can click it over and there's actually a little, let me pull down and just show you. There's actually a little swimming piece right in here. Let's see, more swimming right there, settings, and it knows how long, how many lengths, and then when it's done with the swimming mode, it actually spits out some water. So it actually somehow it tries to just push any water that could possibly get into it out. Also, as you can see for durability, is I have changed my band. I pulled on the other band so hard so many times that this little piece down here came off and I couldn't get it back on. So I went online, and because it's not too old of a watch, but yet it's not too new, I was able to get a wristband for it for about $12. So that worked really well. I actually like this really well because it has Velcro, which makes it fit to my wrist very nicely, very comfortably. Easy to put on in just a few moments.